Well, guess what? I'm feeling better. We're back at it. Wait. Let's see. What can I do here? Oh, right. She said she wants the Borelli and the Pastine, which leaves me with just the Carusos left. What's this one? That's the Pastine. Where's the Borelli? Right here. I was going to say the Borelli. I think, if I remember right, that's a nice saddle. Oh, I got it. Hey, Cindy. Hello. I found a lady who's going to take a bunch of my saddles. And I'm giving them away because I'm sick of having them in my barn. So she's going to take that one. She's going to take that one. She's going to take those two. Hello. Ellie, are you on the rescue page? So hi. Clean my cameras real quick. Yeah, that's better. So, hey. It looks like I have a whole bunch of garbage here, right? Well, it does. But wait. There's more. I took care of Christmas today. At least it's in the hayloft. It's not fully put away, but I took care of Christmas away. Look it! It's clean! It's finally clean. If you guys remember. That's funny, Ellie. If you'd walk through here, there was the tarp, and then there was the reindeer, and then there was whatever else, I don't know. Well, I had to put Christmas away. So I started pulling out my deer, and I started pulling out the ornaments, and I went, what is this? Bag of garbage. What is this? Box of garbage. What is, oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? So, any of this going to 11 Danforth? Is that, are you, I'm sorry. Are you the ex-wife? Or is it still a wife? Because, oh my God, we need to talk. Oh my God, that was so funny. Oh my gosh. I mean, it can. Probably not, but it can. You found us. Oh, man. Oh, that was great. Oh, thank you. I needed that. Oh, you have just made my evening. Whoo, yeah. I mean, like I said, I have stuff that has popped up that I could run up to 11 Danforth Street if I really wanted to. I probably won't, though, because I took the majority of it already. Oh, God, I would have loved to be a fly in the wall the 2 days after that. Please tell me what happened later in a message, because I will be forever your friend, just to want to know. But anyway, so yeah. I cleaned out the bags of garbage and the boxes of garbage that they left behind. I mean, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? How do you just leave shit hanging out and around? So I've got that space cleaned up finally from their bullshit. But I figured out why I have such a rodent problem. Because there's nothing but feed. There's feed under this. There's feed here. There's nothing but black oil, sunflower seeds, and oats all through underneath these pallets. So tomorrow's project is we're going to strip all this stuff out, take up all those pallets, and sweep out all of the last of the remnants of the grain that has been left to sit from all of their whatever. So I've got the big 2-legged rats out. Now I just got to get rid of the last of the 4-legged mice at least. So, oh God, that was great. Oh, thank you for that. Why is there an egg on my wall? WT, is that fake or is that real? Well, we're going to find out. Nope, that was a real egg. And I don't know why there's a real egg in my barn. Huh, weird. Oh man, is this boiled? Yep, that was a boiled egg. Gross. Oh. Hey, Leslie. I think the only thing I can say that I am grateful for out of the work that Billy did while he was here was I've got my tool stuff a little bit better rearranged than it was. So that's about the only thing I can say. Hey, thanks for actually doing something helpful. Beyond that, I just go, hey, Stacy, I'm good. I am good. So I'm working on cleaning the rest of this out. Dad wants to get the camper out. He can't do it tomorrow, but I'll probably do it the day after, which is good. So it gives me time to clean up the blankets and the garbage left that's still over there, but it's going, okay? Oh, that stank. Yeah, it's on my fingers too. It's not too bad, but it's on my fingers. Hi, Maisie. You good kitty? Yes. You good kitty? Yes, you is. This is my fault. Because I brought feed in and I'm like, I gotta get Christmas upstairs. And I rearranged stuff. So this is my fault. At least we have feed, right? You know, how am I doing? I'm better. I'm a lot better. I needed the last so long, off. And I gotta get him water. And I needed the time to myself. Oh, well, thank you for that information. I very much appreciate it. I kind of knew that was Ian's camper because I kind of guessed. 3870 Broadway. Good to know. Good to know if I need more tools organized. You are my new best friend right now because that is awesome. Actually, I wondered if it was there or not down at Danforth, but it's good to know. Good to know. She can't stand having the boyfriend and the fiance still close by, apparently, together, huh? Yeah. Big surprise. Big surprise. All right, where's my water bucket? Maisie, you go kitty. All right. Oh my God, you have just made my evening. You really have. Thank you. Thank you for hopping on tonight. Where's my beet pulp bucket? I know I had beet pulp going. You don't need no more water. So we got more cleaning and organizing to do, but no, I think I'll handle this by myself. I don't think I'm going to go all the way up to Broadway Street to go pick him up just to do that. Because that'll be about the only thing he'll be good for and nothing else. Oh my God. Woo! That's awesome. So my taking Christmas up in the hayloft turned into an all-day project of let's clean the barn. I promise you it actually is cleaner than it was. Trust me, it is. It really is. So we're going to do more tomorrow. Tina's going to be over. Dustin and Nicole are going to be over. And we're going to get the last of this barn. The dumpster's not due for pickup until Tuesday of next week. So we're going to have to make a pile because the dumpster's almost full and I still got some house garbage I got to take care of first. That was time so forget. It was too. I had no idea that you were going to be around. And I was like, you were there. Oh God. It was like the icing on the cake on that day for me. Especially when the cop turns around and says, "You're free to go." And I'm like, oh, I love you right now. And then when you're like, "Have a good day." And I said, "Yep." And I don't remember what else I said. I was like, I got in the truck and said to my dad, that was just like, mwah, chef's kiss and everything. It was beautiful. Oh, he was so mad. "Well, I'll just send the bill to her." I was like, "Yeah, good luck. She still owes me for a vet bill." Loser. Ay, ay, ay. But, so yeah, so we still got some house garbage. So the dumpster was almost full already. Thank you, Lori, for the stars. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Let's go get one more. I know I'm using a tiny bucket, but you know what? I get my steps in this way. Get these horses fed and taken care of. It's been a little bit. Actually, I'm going to talk about them one more time. Oh, Amy, it's facing the wrong way, and you guys got a star party going. You guys are awesome. I love you. You guys are community. Like I was saying, I really needed the last month off. And trucking school was not planned to kind of do that as well. It kind of opened my eyes to some people, which was needed in a way. So, but you know what? I mowed the lawn by myself this last weekend. And it was kind of turning into a jungle over where Megan and Billy were living. And at that point, I didn't care. Because it was like, hey, Sue. Oh, I just... fudge. And I was just kind of like, I don't want to go over there. Because that's tainted. It's tainted. Oh, you guys are going to do it. I know you can. 3.5 minutes. You're halfway there. Ah, oh, sweet. Thank you, Dustin and Nicole, for grabbing these stalls for me. Though that water bucket was a little bit gross there, Blessing. We'll grab a regular water bucket for these. Hi, Blessing. What are you doing? Can you back up, please? Can you back up? No. Can you? Please? No. Okay, fine. I know. Don't the stalls look great, Ellie? They're so clean. He's like, you're here. You're here. You're here. You know, we got some more cleaning of area spaces, but we have been trying to keep up with the stalls because they look so good. Oh, I threw that bucket down there. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. I'm so spacey tonight. But, yeah, Bilbo got outside today. It's his first day outside since their castration. It's awesome. So, yes, I mowed the lawn by myself this weekend because I was like, I could not deal with the lawn being tall anymore. Thank you for the stars. You guys are awesome. You got it. You guys got the star party. We gotta go get a bigger bucket. You're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah, we're gonna go get a bigger bucket. I'm not doing this back and forth with their back stalls. Hi, honey. What are you doing? We'll get the lights on in a second. Let me get these stalls up here done first. No, use your brain. Even though it's gone, use your brain. Some sage campfires around the trailer before we move in. I know. Well, when I finally got to mowing the lawn, I went, I'm going to go after that space between my house and the trailer. And, I mean, that stuff was, alright, I'm a tall person. This stuff was up to here on me, okay? It probably took about 30 passes before I got it cleaned up. And I went, yeah, I don't feel like that stress of them being around here anymore. Like, it's gone, finally. So it's so nice to have that feeling of, they're finally out of my hair. They're finally off my property. And they're finally out of my freaking mind most of the time. I'm still living on the high of, I got the last laugh, motherfucker. Hang on, I gotta pour a water bucket. Oh, come on. Don't do that. There we go. How is Honey? Honey's doing good. Having a little bit of trouble putting some weight on her. So I'm trying to changing up her diet a little bit. We do need some sage fires. You know, I'm going to have to buy like the big fresh bundly stuff, I think, Ellie, instead. Not the small dried. We're going to go with the big fresh bundles. But it's like they're finally out of my life. There's still a couple of things here and there. Actually, I was contacted by yet another person who is very close to Billy. Score, Ellie, that's awesome. Mosquito, you bite me and you have like jaws of steel. And I still continue to reinforce. I don't hate Billy. I don't like that he lied to my face. I don't like that he neglected things that he knew had to be done. But when you lie to my face, then I have a problem with it. And because he was here, it meant she kept coming around. And I didn't want her here anymore. And I reinforced to this person that I don't hate him. And I would help him if he actually wanted the help. And wanting the help and just saying, yeah, you know, it's a totally different story. But that's Billy's problem and not mine anymore. Fools. Both of them. Men. Now all they think about is what's between their legs. She's gonna ruin him, just like she ruined Billy. But that's his problem. It's not mine anymore. Susan. Hey, Kristen. Blessing, what are you? I'm working on it. I go get your dinner. You got some hay left. We're gonna get some more for Lily. Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely she did, Melissa. Absolutely she did. We all know that Megan has no problem placing the blame on somebody else than herself. We all know that. I'm the problem for her. She did this. She did that. I don't. Find the truth in the story and it'll tell you everything. But, not my problem. Well. But I will say it before and I will say it again. Poor Billy. He's the same way. Oh, well, then they're two peas in a pod. And it's going to be perfect together. She can destroy his family business by eating out all of his income and all of his money. He'll just give her whatever she wants. And then in the end, when they start... That's true too. Yeah, it's not your circus, not your monkeys anymore. Except, you know, unfortunately you have kids. I'm so sorry that you're stuck with kids with him. ouch. I mean, you got that tie caught a little bit, unfortunately, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, not your circus, not your monkeys anymore. I know. But, you know, it's unfortunate that she's just going to drain the family pockets for all of her wild and crazy stuff. I saw she had a new saddle and he fixed her trailer axle. God, the sex must be good, I guess. I don't know. You'd have to say if he's any decent or not. I don't really care, honestly. But she gave me some pictures back when she was talking to me of him shirtless. And I'm going, no, that's okay. Not my kind. Not my type. But she's only looking for the money anyway. So, and then in the end, when she blames him and he blames her, then I know. Wish I'd sent the dog poop. I wish I had thought of that before we had done everything, because actually, I could still, you know, I still have not emptied those wheelbarrows. I still have not emptied those wheelbarrows. They could say return to shipment. And oh, I just won't put an address on it. I won't put a return address on it. You know what we're going to do? Is I'm going to empty those wheelbarrows into a feed bag. 11 Danforth Street, Cheektowaga. Here it comes. She's barking up the wrong family tree. Oh, but he had all of these... You know, they have a towing business in the towing company, and they own this, and they do that, and his family's so connected, and blah, 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 blah. That was his mom, right? That was out there with you? With us? Man. Yeah, you really should. You really should. You know, I wish if she had given me her real last name... Both men must like each other's sloppy seconds. I'm sorry. We don't normally talk about this on here. This is just kind of... You're caught on the right... That was her mom. His mom. The years have not been kind to her. The years weren't kind at all to her. Wow. She's not any better. None of that is his. It's all his dad's. Yeah, but I think she's hoping that she can get it out of them. Because he put an axle on her horse trailer. And, you know, he fixes this on her Jeep and fixes that on her Jeep. And then something else. I don't know. But, oh, Kristen. Oh, why did you have to give me that? You were fed the same story? Oh, yeah, that I'm the bad person? Yeah, I know. She tells that to everybody. You know, I'm the bad person. I did this and I did that, and I'm so poor. And he probably had their scrappers. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Kristen, I think she already has an OnlyFans page, because I do know she has told me in the past when she and I were closer that she had an OnlyFans, and then it was her and Billy that was in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to try to get that to get more money if she's not going to get it out of Ian. So, yeah. Oh, no, from Ian. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. All right, I gotcha. I follow now. Your name's Sarah, right? I think. Yeah, you have no filter. Neither do I! I'm off my meds. They've already worn off for the day, so I'm kind of like... Sorry. If you can't stand it tonight, then don't watch. I'm in a strange mood. He had all his shit together and he has it far from it. Oh, okay. Oh, well, good. Come on, ride this train. Yes! Okay, good. Thank you, Sarah. I really appreciate all this information. You're really making my night, because I am just, like, riding that high that I've had today from being so, like, productive. Sorry. ADHD's great. And then, yeah, this is really feeding that for me right now. So, you're my new favorite person right now. Good. Oh, yeah, no. When she started trying to date him online, like, I think she found him on Facebook, if I remember right. You know, oh, yeah, he's got this and he owns that, and the family's so connected, and blah-de-blah-de-blah. And even a friend of mine who actually lives in Cheektowaga over in Sloan area, he was like, oh, yeah, this Prestige family in Cheektowaga. I'm going to have to give him that information and go, it's it's probably not as prestige as they like to think they are. But, alright, so I give it another year before she pretty much moves on to the next person looking for more gold digger and stuff. So, poor Billy. I hope he gets out. I really hope he gets out. He doesn't need to be stuck there. I will not help those who will not help themselves. But I also will not be doing something wrong. I can't even find one decent man, right? I think it's hilarious. He hates when I know what's going on in his craziness. When I pulled up, I was like, yes! When you pulled up, and I'm like trying to figure out who you were, because originally like I saw a car pull up, and my dad looked out and he was like, is that her? And I was like, no, that's not her. But I did see that when Billy was here with Ian on the last day loading stuff up, there was a new vehicle in the driveway. Ian's dad's cousin is the heavy wrecking towing side of the family, definitely not Ian's. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Thank you very much for that. I like to kind of know where the pieces fit, so I know who I can and cannot piss off. Good to know! Good to know. She was in on the couch the whole time. I knew that. I sort of guessed that she was hiding in the house. Because when she gets finally faced with her bullshit, she can't handle it. I can't handle it. You've got to deal with it. And so she wasn't going to come out and deal with it and face the music. Because why would you actually do that? Fess up to your freaking lies, loser. So, but what I'm trying to get to is that there was a car here that looked very similar to yours when they came down here to unload all the rest of the stuff that Billy wanted to take and everything else that they left behind. And so I wasn't quite sure whose vehicle that was down here, and I never did see the third person. So it was parked conveniently behind Ian's truck. And so you couldn't see the other person walking back and forth. So I don't know who it was, unless you do. I don't know. But either way. And then I looked and I saw that you were walking at that point with the two kids, and I was like, no, that's got to be the ex-wife or whatever the situation is. I don't know. And I was like, no, that's the ex. I know that's the ex at this point in time. Ian runs from any type of accountability, so that's funny. Oh, good. So does she. So they're two peas in a pod. 2 peas in a pod. Because that's exactly what she did down here. She ran from the accountability and the responsibilities down here because she's no mother either. She frequently left, and I don't know if you know these parts of it either. I mean, you and I could sit down and probably trade stories about this whole thing already, but she would frequently leave her 14-year-old here, pulling him out of school so that she could run to Cheektowaga, and while he had to watch her 2 little kids, the 2 little siblings, while Billy was out here in the barn. She never took care of the animals out here in the barn from October till the time she left. She left it all to Billy and I. Though she claims that I owe her this and I owe her that. I have not much idea what's going on. I've never even met Megan. You don't want to. She's a cunt. Straight out, straight front. Sorry if you guys don't. I know I don't swear very often on here, but she is. Don't meet her. It's not worth it. But yeah, no, she couldn't stand up to her responsibilities here either. She left the care of her kids, her 2 youngest kids, into the care of her oldest son. And she left the dogs in the horse trailer in the winter. They're short-coated pit bulls, in the winter. Even though I was like, you're taking care of them, right? They have heat and things. Oh yeah, we got it all taken care of. Little did I know. And when she finally ran through my bank accounts, feeding all the animals out here, she decided that she was going to start looking for money elsewhere, and that's when she started running into Ian, because she already knew the writing on the wall. What's going to happen? So yeah, she just bounces from one person's pocketbook to another person's pocketbook. That's what she does. And I'm still cleaning up the remnants of her hurricane that she's caused down here. So yeah, if you just ask her, I did the bad things. I ruined life for her. I ruined everything. Whatever. I'm sorry. I still own the place. I still have successful relationships. My kids actually love me and they're not trying to run away from me. And my animals aren't dying out in the pasture. Did you hear all the barking when you were there? Yeah, I did actually, because of her 3 dogs that she refuses to get rid of to have spayed. And I called into the DCO up there in Cheektowaga so they could check on them, which I hope they actually did. And then the 2 that she's left with Billy, even though the one of them really needs to be put down. That dog's a train wreck. That dog is a freaking train wreck. So yeah, either way, when you pulled up, I was like, I love this today. Thank you so much. A notification come through. Okay, cool. Those dogs and their rabbits. Oh, they still have the rabbits. Oh, great. I thought they were dead by now. And a bearded dragon. Well, it's because they used to have 2 and she never fed the second one. 14 Danforths for the animals. Oh, good to know. Thank you for that. I think DCO Cheektowaga needs to know about that. And the 2 over at, what'd you say, 1680 Broadway? I'll make sure he knows. I used to actually be the animal health inspector that had to go around and inspect the DCOs, so I know the laws for Cheektowaga. You only allowed 3 animals, or 3 dogs. That's the 1-bedroom dead Ian that owns across the street. Oh. Interesting. Yes, I will. Don't worry about it. I will call it in. I'll call it up there and go, hey, I used to be your inspector back in 2000 and such and such. I think you 2 need to have coffee. Yeah, no kidding, right? And be like, 14 Danforth Street has 3 dogs, and 1680 Broadway has 2 dogs. You might want to check their licenses and rabies on them, because she likes to not pay for those, because right down here where she was with me, she still didn't pay for the ticket or the impound fee on the dog that got loose out on the highway. Oh, and alright, she only has 1 bearded dragon because she didn't feed enough to feed the other, or the right food to feed the other one. The other one died of starvation and malnutrition. It's great. Had I known her real legal last name, she would never have been on this property ever in her life. That's what she does. She hides from it. My phone number is probably posted on here. If it's not, I can give it to you. I can give you all the ammo you would ever need. One of the ferrets died. Didn't even know they had ferrets. That must be a new addition to their property. Because they did not have ferrets when they lived here. It was dogs, cats, rabbits, bearded dragons. Yeah, dogs, cats, rabbits, bearded dragons, and the horses. That was it. And ever since, you just ask my followers in my community, I've been struggling to put my life together since her. I've dealt with depression, I've dealt with issues, I've dealt with a lot of stuff since they have been here and everything. You think you miss, oh, Tina, you missed something. You missed something good. And I believe the horses are still done in Eldred with a person who is solely convinced that that Megan is the almighty amazing. Yeah, well, joke's on them when she starts not coming down to take care of her horses, or not coming down and taking care of everything. And then all of a sudden, poof, horses disappear. Yeah. Man. Yes. So anyway, did not mean to go down that road. That was funny though. Thank you, Sarah, very much for the information. I appreciate it. I'll call Cheektowaga. Don't worry. I like making their life hell. Oh, CPS needs to be called at any point in time that you think. Just give us a heads up, because I have people that have no problem. Is her name Jamie? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The information that made back to me is 3 dogs. There's another one now. Oh my God, they're only allowed 3 in Cheektowaga. She can't have that one. 2 ferrets, bearded dragon, a cat, and rabbits in 1-bedroom apartment. Oh my God. She's still hoarding. She is still hoarding. That's so sad. Hang on, Blessing. Hang on. I know. Oh yeah, Jamie's her best friend. I know. Alright. Sorry, for anybody who thinks they're lost, Ian's ex-wife is a really, really cool person right now. Watch the replay, please. Any of my community people who have followed my saga from the very beginning, you'll understand. That's the person the new dog came from. Oh my God. Is it Loretta? The great big hound-looking Dane cross stupid thing? Because if it is, I swear to God. She actually had 3 kitties, Brenda. One of them kept coming around the barn. The other one, what did I do with that water bucket? Let's do this instead tonight. One of which, oh, it's right there, full of water though. The one that kept coming around the barn disappeared. And I know Billy was out calling for it one time. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, they ain't going to find it. But she's not dead. But they ain't going to find it. So the other one must have died or gotten away on him. Because I kept saying, I'm not having barn litters. Cleaning my garage, just having a hoot of a time. Small hound-looking dog I heard at 6 months old. That would be about the time Loretta's litter was born. Because, let me tell you right now, here's a piece of history. Alright, we're having rehashbacks, you guys, because this person is awesome right now, and we need to give her info, like we've had stuff. The stall had a horse in it. And it was dirty. Mounds of poop. And stuff like that. It looks like poop. It does, but it's soaked alfalfa cubes. And last June, I had to drive all the way down into Georgia to go get this dog that she had to have. And then it lived in a stall up in the front of my barn, in the other quarantine stalls for months. Well, they refused to fix, neuter, or spay any of their animals. And Dobby, that stupid thing that Billy has that needs to be put down, got Loretta, this great big mix thing. And she had her puppies. Interesting. She had her puppies in the coldest night of winter that we've had. Like, I'm talking about -14 with the wind chill in this barn. And Billy, I wasn't home. I was out with a friend. And Billy never talked to me. Nobody talked to me except for Jamie before she started blocking me from everything. And I told her after I got the messages, I was like, I didn't know anything about this going on. I didn't know the dog was pregnant. I didn't know anything else about it. And I did not know that all Billy did was move her into here and left her here in a pile of hay with the puppies in the coldest night. I'm like, are you stupid or are you stupid? I said, why didn't you contact me? Why didn't you talk to Jim? We could have put them in the house. Like, it was so stupid. So she lost 2 of the puppies from that. And that was January. So it's about the right time frame. I never turned the lights on in here. Oh, it was because it was later when I came in. Yeah, it was January. So it's probably one of her puppies. Oh, God. Disgusting. Them poor dogs, I swear. Oh, I'll bet it is. I'll bet it's one of Loretta's puppies. Big surprise because Megan the Hoarder. God, Ian likes smelling like that. Like, smelling like dog shit and cat piss all the time because that's all that house stank. Who cleaned the stall out? Me, Dustin, Nicole, my dad's neighbors. The only way Billy cleaned any stalls was he got pushed into it, guilt tripped into it actually, to get any of the stalls cleaned. But now we're keeping the stalls clean because that's what you do. It is animal abuse. It's exactly what it is. So Cheektowaga needs to know there's 4 dogs when they're not supposed to have 4 dogs. 14. Good to know. I like making her life hell. She did it to me for almost a year. She gets it in return. All right, let's go bring in Blessing and Lily. All right, so you guys don't know too much about these guys. These guys have been here for a couple of months. These are boarding horses, okay? Lily is not doing well out in pasture, so now she's on upper unit. Thank you. They will get phone called. Don't worry. We're going to make her life hell. Oh, look at the moon coming up over the... Look how pretty that is. Blessing! Lily, come on! Emily's got her evil laugh. Play the game, say some live at 11. I'm sure 0 are registered because Ian also has a pit who's not registered. Bilbo. Come on, Blessing. But that's okay. I know Cheektowaga does not play games. At least not the DCLs. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No, Lily, come back. Nope. No. Nope. Blessing, get back in that stall. She is not going anywhere. Careful. That's a door. Would you please, we'll take your mask off here in a second. Come in here. Yeah, Tina knows. When I've got the laugh on, oh boy, watch out. I don't care. I'll give them all the info. That's no big deal. So Lily wasn't doing well out in the pasture, so now we've got her in here. We're trying her on some different grain. Let's get this fly mask off of you. She also, because has 2 white eyes, has no sun protection. So we have to keep a mask on her. So no, she's not blind. I still don't think she is. Not that one. You're a good girl. You guys are sweethearts. Yes. I hope your daddy can get you home with him when he gets settled. Lily and Blessing actually were bailouts way back when. And they belong to a friend of mine. And he's moving. And so he said, can you take care of them for me? And I said, yes, I will. And so here they are. We're taking care of Lily and Blessing. And then he's going to be getting them settled. Yeah, Frank's stalls already. Getting them settled in down south and hopefully be able to take them home. Come on, Frank. So, but thank you. You have made my night. Again, don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything either. Hi, Frank. You go get some dinner? Bilbo, did you enjoy your time outside today? I hope for pet. Well, of course. Oh yeah, this guy. He makes sure his pony's bills are covered. He's a nice guy. Ex-Marine. Really nice ex-Marine. He stands by everything he says he will do. Did I give you the funky mask with the halo? Jean, I'll have to look. I don't remember. I'll be honest. You good, Frank? Your dinner's so full in there. Look at that. You good boy. All right. So Bilbo's going to want to come in. I don't think she's blind. I just think she just didn't see. I mean, it is kind of a shadow part here. I would have missed it. So, did he make it? No, he's still in the arena. Okay. Well, I just got to say one last thing, Sarah. Hey, thanks for finding us over here on my page. I don't know how you did it, but you've made my night just as I've probably made yours. So thank you for at least finding us a little bit. But I'm going to get on with the rest of our barn chores. Yeah, I hear you. Hi, guys. What are we doing? Really, Nellie? You think so? You think so? Maybe just a bit? Critter, Nick, Asher. She's here for breeding. I think I did. I know where the box is, the stuff that you gave us, so I will check it here probably tomorrow. Dragon. Nobody. Oh, you got a girlfriend? We're going to work on your girlfriend? Let's go get Bilbo. So as I was saying, I needed the time away because and the stall's all ready for him. Because Dustin and Nicole are just so good, huh, Critter? Nick? Oh, we're getting better. I haven't Googled Megan's name in a while, so I did. Trailer trash. Oh! Oh, it worked! It worked! That's how you found us. That explains everything. It actually I did it. I titled it the way I did it on purpose so it would do that. That is so awesome. Yes! Bilbo, where'd you go? Oh, you're over there. Bilbo, come on, buddy. Tomorrow you can come out and play some more with your friends. Come on, donkey. Well, yeah, so that was the aftermath. Oh my God, I could tell you some horror stories. She had 19 horses down here and expected them to stay here for free. And then couldn't understand why would she ever have to pay for 19 horses? I don't know. Gee, imagine that. Went down the rabbit hole too. So cool. Karen, it's good to see you too. Bilbo, come on, are we running? Come on, let's run. Come on, donkey. He's like, no, I don't run. Well, what I do on this page is as I get back into it, showing people my ponies. We take care of our ponies, right, Bilbo? Oh, we're trotting. Oh, we're trotting. Oh, good boy. Where are you going? Right here. You're not. You're going to go back out tomorrow, I promise. Come on. Back to horses. We'll need to chat. There was a horse that died recently, like end of March, April. Hers? Well, I know she had to put down one. Bianca, I know, right? Good boy, Bilbo. I know she had to put one down because one of our people put some massive heat on her about him and he needed to be put down. I'll go get your dinner. Go get yours and put you back outside? All right, who we got? We got Honey, Dragon, Critter, Nellie, Asher, Mindy. Ian had his mom. Oh, yeah, I'll bet that was it. Oh, that's a whole nother thing I could share with you. Long of the short about the dead horse. He likes his freedom. He really does. Bilbo's learning he really loves being able to get outside. Short of the long, actually. She had a horse she had adopted from my rescue. He had kind of a crooked ankle then. I have a whole post on my personal page about this. So it's visible. It's open to the public. That post is. So go on my page. Emily Bailey, common spelling, hyphenated Bevacqua, Bevacqua, It's on there. You can actually get access to it, and all of like, there's screenshots of there of my conversations with her. There are pictures of the horse. There's videos of the horse. There's pictures of all sorts of things, and it has a great big long thing. It's a whole nother rabbit hole. But either way, he needed to be put down. We kept pushing her to while she was here. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't take any help. She wouldn't take assistance for it. She wouldn't listen to what I had to say about it. And then finally, I went up there. I'll admit to that. I went up there. I got the video. And from the road, on public roadway, putting that in there. On public roadway, I got the video. You seen it? Yeah. So that was the horse. So then finally she got in with a lady who hates me and hates. I don't know why, and I don't really care. I call her my stalker because she likes to stalk me, and and berate every little thing that I do. Became friends with Megan because the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and got her to euthanize him, and so I'll bet that was the horse. Poor Wilson, rest in peace. So that would be the one. All right, Honey, Dragon, Critter. So yeah, I mean, what I do down here on this page is I hang out with the horses. Now that I'm feeling better, there will be more lives coming for you guys. Nellie, Asher don't need that much. He looks actually good. Asher and Mindy. Crippled it was, yeah. He was crippled. So, rest in peace, Wilson. Yes, she is, Kristen. Yes, she is. So, I just like to show you guys the horses that I have now, and some of the things that we got going on. And some people have nothing better to do with their lives, cause misery for others. Very true. Very true. Yes, Bianca, it was. So, you know, now we pay attention to Frank. Frank has been here. Oh my gosh. Honey got this already. Critter got this. All right, nobody needs this. I do sales on Friday nights. Let's see. Millie and Asher. This one, actually, that wasn't Nellie's. That was Honey's. Actually, they're the same thing. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Bianca. We did. We kept Daisy comfortable for as long as we could. I did not drag it out. Ooh, I gotta make sure I go save that video from the page before it's deleted. Kristen, that would be awesome. Thank you. I was thinking about that the other day, of you and a couple other people, and I was like, I wonder if those people even follow me anymore after my whole, like, disappearing from the face of the earth for a little bit. My meds are worn off. But, there will be more riding videos. I'm hoping to get on Tenet myself tomorrow. Fingers crossed. But I got to clean out that sawdust room too. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But hopefully this week. Because I don't have any hauls. I don't have any drives. I don't have anything to go except for Friday. My kids have a field trip that I'm going to be going with them on. So there's that. But let's see. Today's Tuesday. So I cleaned up the barn. And so we're going after. I know, Anne. Thank you. Yes, Champ got a home, one of our adoption horses. Just going to say no meds, or they wore off. They wore off. I don't know how Isana is, because Megan still refuses to give up ownership of her. Big surprise. Big surprise. So I'm hoping to get on Tenet this week, and at least do a video so I can show you guys how things are going on with him, and show that you guys that I actually do ride and I can handle a horse and train a horse and all that stuff and not have to be a jerk about it. I'm hoping to line drive Maddie this week, and probably throw Tina on Asher for a riding video to try to get him adopted into a new home. And then I'd like to push Woody's boundaries a little bit to kind of see what he'll do for us and not kill Tina in the same process. Tina, I love you. Have I heard anything from Charlotte? Charlotte's owner's on here. Charlotte, the halflinger, right? Yeah, her owner's on here. She watches me. Charlotte's doing amazing. She's doing really, really well. I haven't heard anything about Chester. Actually, I had Chester's Coggins in my hand the other day. I went through my office. I started cleaning my office. I haven't touched my office in 5 months because I've had to deal with everything out here and the drama that happened out here and everything. So my entire office is slowly gathering cobwebs. You will owe me a few tweaks. Yeah, I know. Oh God, do I know. So I'm catching up on things in the office. So Chester, I haven't heard anything about, but can't be bad things. I haven't seen him posted on the internet anywhere, but she was told that she has a wonderful home, and it looked like she was, so I'm not worried. I'm trying to think of who else we had adopted out. I haven't heard anything yet or new from Sam's owner. I might have to check in. See, there's Charlotte's owner. She's on here. So going, she's awesome. Allie's back, but we're not posting Allie. She's going through Allie's going through some massive things, and so we're dealing with Allie. Actually, Scarlett, yep, she sent me pictures on Scarlett yesterday, day before. She's made a new friend, and they absolutely still adore Scarlett. She's doing amazing. I know Cherry Hill's doing great with Twinkie, so Twinkie's doing really well. Yes, Kristen, I will. Yep. And then I'm trying to think who else we've adopted. We've adopted so many, I can't keep track of them all mentally. There's a list in the house with everybody we've adopted. But Champ is going to a wonderful home. I mean, you see Asher and the way Asher came back. We posted his pictures earlier today on our Rainbow Daisies Horse Rescue page. Pony Baby. So Pony Baby made his way into Megan Hale's hands, who then sold him to a woman in PA who's going to actually put Pony Baby into the Pony Hunter ring, which is absolutely what he was built and born to do. So I have good feelings on Pony Baby. It's awesome that he found finally into the Pony Hunter ring, which is what he actually needed. That's what he needed. Yeah, the one in Little Valley, I don't know how that's going. I got you, mosquito. Shiva. I talked with Anne, who has Shiva. She's doing really, really well. Mary, I'll just drive down to you one of these days I have a chance, because, you know, I just the truck needs a long drive for the diesel regen stuff. And so, you know what, we'll just pick a day that I have nothing going on, and I'll drive it out there for you and just meet you. No big deal. I like to travel. And I could go geocaching. I can go geocaching. So we'll do that. No big deal. I lost it. I don't know. Oh, Shiva. I've talked to Anne, and I said it's up to Chris, and it's up to Anne if Anne just decides to keep her. But I still have Shiva's paperwork. I have her title papers. And so I know Anne is doing slow trims with Shiva to try to get the feet back into a normal position, but not doing it so quickly that it hurts and stretches the tendons and causes massive issues. And so she's doing slow trims just to make sure that that hoof angle comes back up the way it's supposed to, and make sure we're watching the tendons in the same process. Anne knows what she's doing. Shiva's in great hands. And, you know, Anne does Mustangs. That's her thing. And so, you know, I have really, really good hopes for everything that's going on down there. All right. So a bunch of you guys sent in some comments really quickly. I miss Daisy. I'm allowed to disappear and regroup yourself in your mental state. We all need that sometimes. You're very true. It's very true. We do. I'm going to talk and fill buckets. So it just got to a point with going through the truck training up there in Buffalo and having to drive up there at 5 a.m. every morning that I had to go to the truck yard. And then when I come back, wrong grain, you know, it's 6 o'clock or later before I got back. And it was so hard to keep up with everything at the same time that I needed to do for myself. Critter. And so things got kind of waylaid. But by the time we got done, Jim's like, I don't know what to do, because he's the one that's always been taking the kids to school, and I'm the one that's always getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning and driving to Buffalo. And then that all changed. And so we're like, what is life right now? And so I couldn't figure out what was the next step. How do I move on from truck training every single day to back to normal life? Where Tina and Dustin and Nicole had the whole barn handled, and so I didn't have to worry about it. And then it was just like, what? What? So, you know, it was a little bit of an adjustment. And then people. I've already done a live about this, but like people were messaging, where's my stuff? Where's this? What about this horse? What about that horse? Don't you know about this? Oh my God, people. Like, I have been away. I cannot do everything. I am not Superwoman anymore. My ADHD has maxed myself out. That hit really hard when I left the state work. And I can't keep up with everything anymore. I'm not Superwoman. And they didn't like that answer. They didn't like any of the answers I gave them. And in fact, I know a few left the page, which, whatever, leave the page. I mean, yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry, but, enjoy finding drama someplace else, I guess. Because since Megan and Billy saga has gotten over with, there's no drama. It's so peaceful. I had a counseling appointment today, and I was like, you know, I think I'm finally finding a level of quiet, and I don't know what that's like. I was like, I don't have drama. I don't have crazy stuff going on. I don't have, like, massive amounts of stress. I said, they're gone. I mowed the lawn over there. I didn't feel crazy stressed when I was over there. And so it was amazing. And then I'm like, I actually want to be in the barn. I haven't been wanting to be in the barn because her and him and everything being tainted out here. So, honey, dragon, critter. No. Son of a gun! Honey, dragon, critter, Nelly. So, today was the first day in a long, long time that I was like, I really want to go do a live. Just because. And then things just kind of happened the way they did. It was not a planned live to do it this way, but I want to go do a live. I want to show them the horses. I want to show them who's out here. I want to show them what's going on. I haven't wanted that in almost 2 months, you guys. So I'm feeling better. So thank you for sticking with me through my whole having to disappear and regroup myself and bring things back into order. I said I'd be back. It just would take some time for me to get here because I went through a pretty massive life change out here. And you guys have seen the whole thing from the beginning to the end. But these last 2 months has been so much. It's been so much. So here I am. We're back. And I will be back at it now. Are your kids doing fair and 4-H this year? Yes! Yes, they are. Liam and Lily are signed up to do the Allegheny County Fair. They are riding on their own horses, and they will be competing in the walk halt division because they are underage for being a regular 4-H. So, yes, the kids will be at fair this year. I definitely... stupid comments. Come on. Facebook. Definitely need to take a break. I have 1.5 weeks off at the end of the month. You want to come down and stay overnight? We can get some videos. Yes, Kristen, that'd be a great idea. See you work with Nick. That's probably going to happen. Yep, I got to do some more round penning with him. Let's see. Videos of Dragon if you want for breeding. Yes. Comments. Right, talked about that one. Did the Shiva's rescue disappear? She hasn't talked to me at all, asking or checking in or anything like that. I know Anne's has funny feelings about Shiva's rescue too. So I don't quite know how that's all going to work. So Cheers to Dustin, Nicole, and Tina. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I am people. Mary, you're not the people. You're okay. I was shocked when I got my email invoice. I thought it'd be another month, so at least I wasn't even expecting. Oh, thanks so much, Christine. I'm getting through the shelves. I swore to you guys I was going to have everything invoiced and shipped out before my next sale. And I got it. I'm living by that. I will absolutely have everything invoiced and shipped out as long as people are answering their invoices. It's going to be out. So I know Sherry, I think it's Sherry, she's been messaging me about, hey, I think you forgot this part. And I was like, yeah, thanks for keeping me accountable on that. And that's okay. Thank you. No, legit, like positive thank you. Like I needed that. So, yeah, sometimes I forget things. I did not forget the dog blankets. Okay, now that it's June, I still have those dog blankets. So I will be asking about that during our live in the next couple of weeks. So I know I owe a bunch of you guys dog blankets. Bianca, Wendy, Mary. I think there was somebody else that wanted one too. So I've got those. They're still here. Hi, Erica. No, please don't give me chaos. I don't need any. Don't give me chaos. I still have enough down here I'm dealing with, okay? You with live withdrawal? You and everybody else want to see them show. I will. I got a couple more feed buckets. Hey, I don't say much. Good to see you back. Ah, thank you. When is the fair? Will my other two things be shipped? Yes. Yes, Erica. Yep, we're printing them. Still missing the dogs. Ha! Got it. Good night, Kristen. The fair is the second week of July. All right. 2 more buckets. 1 more bucket. I'm sorry. Honey, Dragon, Critter, Nellie, Asher, and Mindy. Mindy. Yep, middle of July. The kids will be showing. It's going to be so freaking cute on their ponies. Not really ponies, they're quarter horses. So let me get this, and then we'll go down through the aisleway and show you guys the horses that are in. I'm working on some rotation stuff. So who's in is in. That's who you're going to see tonight. I'll be on tomorrow again. Tina, I figured out what was in that black bucket that nobody knew what was in it that she left behind. Because I found a bag of it still sitting over on the pallets in the sawdust room. Ha! Alright, let's go feed some ponies. God, I hope I don't dump these buckets. That'd be really bad. Dwayne! Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I just got done telling everybody I'm feeling so much better. Things are turning around, and I will be on more frequently now. Hi, honey. What are you doing? Oh, is it crap? Actually, it's not. That's the surprising part. I'll show you when I get done feeding these guys. Hang on, it's coming. Oh, Nellie, I forgot you're chopped. Oh, you're going to have to wait. Don't. Ooh, almost lost it. Well, we already lost that part, but. Okay. Shift. Grain. That works. Okay, Mindy and Asher. I'll tell you in a second, Bianca. Let's get these guys fed, and then we'll talk about that little bucket she left behind. Asher, buddy, you can't hear me. That's not yours. You can't hear me. Asher is deaf and blind in the left eye that I'm standing on. So we're going to have to help him. It's a feed stuff, you guys. It's a feed stuff. So he's blind in this eye and he's deaf in both ears. So he can't see me, nor can he hear me. Even better. You can see the happiness. So glad. Well, okay, so I needed that. Hi, Mindy. How are you? Sometimes, you guys, you have to step away from everything that life is demanding of you to find your peace, to get yourself back to a point. Isn't she pretty? She's a dun. She's here for a dragon baby. And sometimes you really do. It's going to suck to have to step away from some of those responsibilities. Obviously not your children or your pets. I mean, I did minimal out here during that time period. Thank you to Tina and Dustin, Nicole for holding the fort down for me. Hang on, Natalie, you're going to have to wait. While I went through my little saga of mental state. And I did minimal enough to be able to keep these guys fed and happy and alive. Huh, critter. But we made it through it. Nobody died. Nobody got sick. Well, Bilbo got sick, but that was a one-time deal. Huh, critter. But we got him through it. You're such a twerp. You know that? Why? Why? Punk face. You're still on a diet. Alright, let's get these two. We'll go show you guys what I found. Back up, dragon. Yeah, I'm going to start playing with you some more, too. Huh? Till I can afford to get you broke? Hang on, honey. I know I had to for a while. I think we all need space for us. No, I haven't been in the arena yet. I gotta fix this door. Oof. It never used to be like that until Billy ruined it hardcore. Come here, honey. Come here. Barn does look better. Yep. And I've been cleaning. I cleaned up that church pew. I cleaned up some of the strings. Oof. So we're trying. I told you. Just give me time. I needed time. Be patient and with me. Darn you, Bucket. Curse you. So when I was cleaning the feed room before, when she had just left, it didn't look like this before. I mean, most of the stuff, some of you guys know. There was a black garbage bucket in here. And I was like, what the hell is in this thing? And so I dragged it out after looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. So then, until today, it sat in front of the camper. And so then, before I found out what it was, I dragged it all the way out here. And I opened it and I went, what the hell is this? I was like, I don't know what this is. I was like, what the hell is this? And some of you guys might know what it is. I didn't know what it was. I was like, this is a gigantic bucket full of what? Exactly. And even at the time, Billy was here at one point, and I said, what is that? Well, as I cleaned up this space, because some of you guys that missed the first part, and what led to what led to my so glorious conversation, as probably most of you guys came in, was I found bags of garbage and boxes of garbage. And I really just came here to grab my Christmas stuff because the Christmas needed to go up in the hayloft. Well, as I'm cleaning, I found a bag there. It was sitting there. And I went, there's still a bag of feed over here? Like, WTF. So then I carried it to the feed room and I looked at it. That's exactly what's in that bucket. Go away, mosquito. That's exactly what's in that bucket. Purina Replenimash. Hydration, recovery, comfort. I don't know who she was feeding this to, or why she thought she needed to feed it. But there's a 25-pound bag still sitting in my feed in my sawdust room with a whole bucket. And I was like, oh, well, you know, it looks really good. For recovery, for sweating issues, and hydration, and cellular health, and flaxseed. It's only 10% crude protein, though. And 5% fat and 9% fiber. So, But there's mixing instructions on here, at least. Feeding directions. So at least I can figure out exactly how much I need to give. But I don't know why. There's an unopened 25-pound bag and another bucket full of it sitting in the barn. So, at least I know what it is now. So, yeah. Alright. So now we know. Now we know. No, Stacy, it definitely was not. Smokey, do you need a can? I think you need a can. I don't know if it was donated or not. I don't even know where it came from. I have no idea where it came from. What's in it? Is it still in date? I'll have to look at that. Hang on a second. I took out my garbage bags. Yeah, here's a can for you. Eat that. I gotta go find a garbage bag. I took care of them all. Now I have none. I wouldn't feed that plastic bucket to anyone. I'm not. I'm going to throw it out. Is it still in date? I don't actually know. (12/8/24). 24. Oh, December of 24. So last year. 6 months ago. 6 months ago. I wonder who wants to be a guinea pig. What's in it? Wheat middlings, dried plain beet pulp, barley, dried carrot, that's the orange stuff, seaweed derived calcium, salt, soybean oil, flaxseed, magnesium oxide, L-lysine monohydrochloride, monocalcium phosphate, dicalcium phosphate, cane molasses, beet molasses, vitamin E supplement, vitamin D3 supplement, zinc oxide, copper sulfate, vitamin A supplement, calcium iodate, calcium carbonate, cobalt carbonate, ferrous carbonate, manganese oxide, sodium selenite. So, I'm going to do some research on it now that I know exactly what it is and try to figure out where exactly we're at with this type of thing. Because, I mean, it's nice. It looks like it's good stuff. I mean, but, yeah. Purina might give you an exchange. You tell them what happened for a dated bag. Ah, not a bad idea. I'm going to have to do that. I'm crazy enough I would eat it myself to test. Yeah, I won't. No, yeah, I'll send you a bag, Bianca. You can tell me. Alive, yeah, Genevieve. I've been on for an hour. Please rewatch the first part, though. Please rewatch the first part. It's freaking hilarious. I love it. That was great. Thank you. So yeah, that's what's in it. I'd pitch it all. She was toxic. That's true, too. So I think maybe that's what I'll do is I'll contact Purina and go, hey, I was donated a bag of this thing. Can I switch it for a current dated one? See what they say. I'm going to pitch the other part because I don't know how long it sat in. Well, no, you know what? I know I talked to Billy about it at one point in time, and that was probably November. No. December. It had to be December. So I'll take it down, and actually, you know what? I'm going to mix it in with my plants. We'll use it as fertilizer. And, contact Purina and see what they have to say. I mean, it's 6 months out of date. So it is just a mash. It is a dry. I don't know. I didn't get a notification. I just happened to log on and saw you live. Please go another hour or two. I miss our 4 to 5 hour lives. Oh, Genevieve. As long as people don't mind, I'll stay live as long as I can get my chores done. I mean, Jim was going to plan on giving me a massage when I got done with chores because I'm a little sore, honestly, from everything I did today. But it was much needed because I got to push the body because it's out of shape. And so am I. And so I deserve to put my body back into shape for myself. So he's going to give me a back massage. I got an awful knot in my shoulder. So that's what's in this thing. Worst they can say is no. Purina's pretty good about stuff. Well, that's good. Ugh. Pull my jeans up. I did put a belt on. Jim bought me a belt. Jim bought me a pretty belt. He's like, but it's your work belt. You have to wear it when you go out and work in the barn. I was like, okay. You could always say, go hi to me for my boys. It's dark outside, Ellie. How much is my battery at? 31. We better plug the battery in with us. We better plug the battery in so we can stay alive for another hour for Genevieve. That we gotta go put hay in the indoor for them girls and guys. Jim is a keeper. Purina might give you several bags, even though... Oh, we'll try. I'll give him a call. Let's take these saddles back into the tack room. So earlier I put a post up about free saddle seat saddles because I'm tired of looking at them and I can't sell them. And I just need to get my tack room cleaned up again. So, yeah. I gotta get my tack room sorted through and figure out what else I have to sell. I found more tack. I don't know how that's even possible, but I found more tack. So one of these days that I want to tackle this. Yeah. Today was not that day. Today was getting Christmas up into the hayloft. So there's no more headless deer, as Ellie says. There's no more headless deer. So, personally believe expirations are for corporations. Alright, so I actually sat, when I went to school at Cornell, I have 2 degrees from Cornell, I'm going to remind you. 2 degrees from Cornell. And, one of the courses was a food production, or food nutrition course, we're going to call it that. And that's exactly what the instructor said as well. The expiration dates are to protect the corporations in case somebody does something stupid. But ideally, the food actually will last longer by almost 6 months. As long as it's maintained in its proper packaging and safety requirements. Now, we're not talking about fresh food, okay? We're talking about canned, we're talking about dry. We're talking about... Let me go get it. We're talking about all the other stuff. Oh, I didn't do it. That was Eddie's. Not Eddie's, Frank's. Gosh darn it. So honestly, the bag of feed probably isn't bad because it's still sealed. It's not worth it. It won't hurt asking though. It was a weird course. I don't remember half of that course. It was a weird course. But needed the course I needed the credits. I needed the course credits, so I had to take something. So, ugh. Alright, let's go finish up Nelly. Deer gone for 5 months. I know, I thought the same thing too. I was like, Oh, good Lord. I'm putting them away just in time to turn around in 4 months and pull them back out again. Sigh. Sigh. But oh well, at least I don't have to look at them for another 5 months. Right, Nellie? She's just giving me my dinner, woman. See there, I told you. It's coming! It's coming, Nellie. Baron, what are you doing? Yeah? Can you back up? No, back up. Where's your bucket? Right here. Yeah? You think so? So I'm going to remind you guys, the rescue is doing a raffle. Please don't hesitate to join in on that. We got some cool stuff that was donated. I know, you don't really like the safe starch. Tractor Supply has been failing in their delivery for the chopped alfalfa that I need to have. Oh, but you like that? Beet pulp, huh? You're going to eat it? Okay, good to know. Nellie hates the cool calorie supplement. We'll stick it to the beet pulp. Ha 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 ha. You need a cookbook. Yes, the rescue is selling their homemade cookbooks. Yeah? Asher, let's put the Xerasil on your face while I'm thinking about it. Because you guys, as I've always been honest, we are like hurting in the accounts for supplies. So, you know what, Asher, I'm just going to leave this out here. This is that Xerasil cream that was given to us. Hi, buddy. Oh, stop. There you go. That did amazing stuff for Buck, didn't it? Yeah, it's so good. It does a good job on these things. And then tomorrow we'll take another look at it. Huh. Ellie says it's 50 pages long. All right, let's go get a bale of hay. Yeah, so there's like a toolbox that was donated to us. It's brand new. It's never been used. All the pieces are there. There's pictures of that. There's pictures of the, there's a $40 gift card. There's a camping trip, weekend stay. There's the feed supplement. Some of Jim's 3D printing stuff is in there. I can't remember everything. So, if you guys don't mind buying raffle tickets to get into that, that helps pay for our feed bills for the rescues especially. That and, you know, our vet day is coming up again finally. Haha, finally for the rescue. It's good for 3 months from the date on the bag. Well, at least then it was good till March. The vet will be coming on the 22nd, the Sunday, to do vaccines on all of our rescues. There's 12 of them that need to be done. All right. Hey, Ellen, how are you? You want the pink toolbox. Yeah, I don't want poop. I don't need pink. I absolutely don't need a pink toolbox. It's not my thing. Baron, hi, buddy. Turn on the light in here so you guys can see. So it's only going to be the back one because the front one still is broken and this one died. So I need to replace that tomorrow too. I am not getting up on a ladder to do that though. Tractor Supply gift cards, right. Visa gift card. Elmer the horse. So we have an Elmer statue. I'm putting in tickets just for that. Even though Ellie did a general raffle thing. So, not that I need another horse statue, but who doesn't need another horse statue, right, Cammie? Huh, babes? Hi, how are you? How much for each horse? It's $150 roughly for each horse. Coggins and vaccines. We are also going to be doing on that day all of our extra stuff. So, like, going to get Cammie's eyes checked here finally. Baron evaluated with his ankles. Everybody's going to get rechecked, full body stuff and everything. So, if I lived closer, I'd volunteer my husband. He would not be thrilled. He climbs billboards to replace those lights. Yeah. Keep going. No, keep going. Can we keep walking? Keep walking. Thank you. My dad has a ladder that will reach all the way up to the rafters, and my dad would do it. I'm not doing it. I'm definitely not doing it. Strawberry, you're looking so much better, girlfriend. You guys still have some hay out here in places. Huh, Baron? You are so smart, Cammie. She listens to the wagon, knows the hay comes on the wagon, and then listens for the hay piles. And then, and I'm going to say it right now, before anybody says anything about these boards, I've been trying to get them up for 3 weeks. The last 3 weeks I've been nagging people. So I know, okay? I'm going to say this right now. I know. The other day it was planned to do it. No help showed up. I can't do these alone, okay? I talked to my dad already. We have it in the schedule to get them done, okay? We're not trying to avoid it. The boards are here. You can ask Tina. You can ask Ellie. You can ask anybody, okay? The boards are here. I need the help to do it. It is not a one-person job. But, anyway, back to Cammie. I'm tired of hearing about people complaining about the boards. That's just my thing. She listens. She's a very smart horse, okay? She listens for the wheels of the cart. She listens for the hay piles to hit the ground. And then, get this. She's a top mare horse because she hears who is chewing on a hay pile. She listens for them to be, like, at a hay pile, and she goes in and steals the hay pile from the one that's chewing. Like, she's that freaking smart. So, yeah, scheduling conflicts, exactly. It's exactly what it is. We've been trying to get them done, okay? Not forgotten. Not ignored. There's only so many of us here, and if you would like to come down and help us do it, give me a holler. So, but yeah, she will go around and steal each other's hay piles because she's listening for the horses chewing on the hay. She's that smart. This is Allie, for you guys asking. I'm not advertising Allie as much. We're not doing anything with her other than she's here. Okay? She has a weird neuropathy thing going on. She's still blind in this left eye. She's not adjusted to it. And she's not safe. So she was originally adopted and came back. And I'm not comfortable with adopting her out to anybody at this point in time. So Allie stays here, and we're going to have the vet do evaluation on her when she comes, and try to kind of figure out what do we do next. So I'm not really sure. But Nellie is still here. Nope, Nellie's still here. I know that bucket needs water. How are you out? Okay? How? How? She's definitely a smart horse. Cammy is very intelligent. She has more brains, I think, than people were kind of giving her credit for. Because I know a lot of people are all about her being blind. But you know what? She's so smart. She shocks me some days. And how intelligent she is. Oh my god, this book is heavy. Ellie is cold one second and hot the next. Exactly. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Are you drinking from that, or can I pour it into the other bucket? No, I don't trust you. You're cute. Yeah. You gonna let me touch you? Oh, you're gonna actually let me touch you today? Huh? We're in a good mood? Okay. Cammy reminds me how Endo is. I know it. I know it. She's almost like another Endo. Except she has both her eyes. Twist is doing really well. He's still here. I'm not turning my back to you. No. Twist is doing really well. He's looking so good. I love Twist. I'm going to say right now, if he's still here, this does not mean he needs to stay. Okay? If he's still here, by the end of the year, he's probably going to be a sanctuary horse. But that does not mean he needs to stay, because I need horses' numbers to go down. We definitely need to downsize horse numbers before the end of the year. I'm watching you, because I don't trust you. Yeah, Penny, I do, but she's worse than she was before. Though you're being oddly good. I don't know. She's weird. There, I left it right there. She's having a good day. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I don't know. I don't trust her. You can't put her in a stall. She tries to jump my stall doors. So, I don't know how I'm going to use the round pen. I might have to tie her. I don't really want to tie her. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, you know what? I have them other panels. We might have to make a makeshift little pen for her while we use the round pen for the other horses. I don't know, but I don't trust her. It's not that she did anything specifically to any of us. All right. Small conversation about Allie. When Allie first got here, way, we're talking about way first walked in the barn, okay? I don't know why you're pacing. I gave you hay, you have water, you had grain this morning. You're a strange horse. This is what she does. This is the horse that originally, from what the history that I had found out when she first came around, okay? She was originally in a animal abuse case in PA, seized by the Anna Foundation or Anna Rescue out in Erie. They gave her to a woman who was supposed to keep her as a pasture ornament and take care of her. She ended up at a cattle auction in Pennsylvania that Teddy Adams bought her at, that a woman was at, saw her, bought her from Teddy on his way up here to New York. He dropped her off here. My sister, the vet, was here at the time, and she tried to go through that window. She plowed me through the aisleway. She's blind in the left, and it's very evidently a trauma-based issue. Colleen didn't like her then. She never made it outside, Penny. I think we had the bailout pasture available at that time, and I think she was running through maybe out there, but she was never out in the pasture at all. Actually, I don't think we even, yeah, we had the bailout pasture, but she was here during the winter. Fall, winter. And so that woman that bought her from Teddy Adams then took her, had her for about 3 weeks, contacted me and said, hey, I want to bring her back. And I said, she wasn't a bailout. You bought her directly from the dealer. I can't help you. That's got to be between you and him. I can't give you any money back because it wasn't one of my deals. And so then, I talked to Teddy at that point, and he said she never went through with any sort of deal that he gave her for the horse. And then, the lady took her to Sherman Auction. Well, not knowing, yeah, she might have been Penny. I don't remember, I'll be honest, if she'd made it to the bailout pasture or not. I can't remember the time frame between when she was here and we got the pasture up and everything else. So, I know that was during the time frame of me, Tina, and Becky. That was pre-Megan for sure. But the bailout pasture was up before Becky, I believe. So I don't know. She is probably the bailout pasture, if anything, for a while. I actually think you're right. I think Penny's right. I think she made it to the bailout pasture for a little bit. Anyway, non-knowingly, she was our first rescue auction purchase, and did not realize it was the same horse until the woman came up to me and went, oh my God, I'm so glad you got her. And I looked at her and I'm thinking in my head going, oh my God, it's that one. Okay. So then we had her here as a rescue horse. She was adopted to a woman in northern New York who's had her for the last year. And in the last year, she was supposed to be her son's horse, and her son totally quit horses entirely. She's not a woman's horse. She does not like women. She likes men. She will go up to men. She rarely lets a woman catch her. We do think she was at one point broke to ride, but I don't think she's safe enough at this point. I don't really know, to be honest with you. But since she's been here, she's tried to jump my stall doors. She's come at me, and I believe she went at Nicole. I could not catch her until tonight was the first time she's actually let me put a hand on her halter for a change. I know Tina's been handling her a little bit. You still cannot do her hind feet. The woman said that her farrier would not touch them until she was sedated to have her hind feet done. And her fronts are pretty close to being normal-ish. But they never did anything with her while they had her. So they contacted us to get her back, to bring her back here. Still looking for a trail companion or a trail horse. And, it's just unfortunate. So I just don't know. Tina's like, honestly, I won't get on her. I know. I don't blame you. There's just something not right. And I want Colleen to take a look at her, see if there's anything physically that we can figure out what's going on. She has these funny quirks that she does, and then she's fine. And then she has a quirk, and then she's fine. Like she's night and day. She's bipolar. The horse is literally freaking bipolar. So I don't really know what we're going to do with her. I'm not comfortable adopting her out to anybody at this point. And I don't trust that if I tried to trust her with the hands of somebody else, like a trainer or not, if it's going to be better or worse. And so, yeah, she's kind of a conundrum right now. So I don't know. But that's Allie. That's Allie's story. I know, Mindy, we're going to go get another bail. And then you have this sweetheart here who can't hear me talk to him. I know. We're going to go get another bale. Right, honey? Go get another bale of hay. It's already after 10 o'clock. I'm going to have to do hay nets tomorrow. I have loose hay I can put in hay nets. I finally found one of my hay net buckets. But we're just going to put some on the floor tonight. Then we'll use hay nets tomorrow. Oh, it's a dead bird. Who got the bird? Bird, bird. Bird's the word. Bird, bird. You can do it with kindness, hopefully. I don't know. We're going to see. Of course, we will go by vet recommendations. Hello. There it is. There was a horse in my instructor's stable that didn't like women either. He'd bite, and he bit me a few times. You'd think the horse was being nice, then out of nowhere, he would turn around and be nasty without warning. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know. I do kind of wonder what happened. You know, why is she blind in the eye? You know, why is she the way she is? You know, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Honey, can you please, can we, okay. There it goes. I don't understand why people do anything that they do to horses to make them the way they are. Right, Dragon? I want to work with you. Now I'm feeling better. I want to work with you some more again. Yeah? Yeah, me too. But you got a girlfriend we got to work with. You might not hear you, but can feel your vibrations. I know. That's kind of what I'm hoping, too, for Asher. Can you back up, please? Oh, and Tina, I don't know what days we're going to be breeding her because I don't know when her heat cycle is going to be. Actually, you know what? You guys want to get crazy with me tonight? Let's get hay to everybody. And let's go tease the mare. Hey, Devin, how's it going? Feeding horses. Dragon's going to training when I have the money. And I'll have the money when I get caught up on my mortgage and my electric and my truck. We've had some issues with getting bills paid. So, unfortunately, Dragon's training is at the bottom of the priority list. Bilbo getting castrated was not really in our plans of financials to do, but we made through it. So, all right. Let's get crazy. So let's get a bale of hay in here. Get ourselves prepped and ready. Doing this type of thing with a stallion, you have to be ready and think ahead on all sorts of things. So, she still needs hay, but I need her to pay attention to him. So let's get the hay and the ready in the wagon. Do I have a tripod out here? No, I don't. I'm going to have to set you guys down on something. But since I cannot currently afford him to go to training, in whatever free time I will have, I will be doing the basics again, because I've already started the basics with him, but it's been a while. So we're going to start throwing the saddle on him, throw him in the round pen, let him buck it out with the saddle. We're going to line drive him with a bit in his mouth, and start all of that work. So when I can afford a trainer, we will. How is your Finn kitty? He's doing great. He was out here a little bit ago. All right. 32%. Well, this battery is not keeping up. So we're going to unplug. No, I took the tripod in the house because we were having issues with stuff. There's all of our blankets from Bilbo. I got to take them in the house. Yeah, I'm going to get Dragon out. But I got to position you guys so you can see, because I cannot hold the phone and do this at the same time. Huh, Mindy? All right. And this is the results of your driving test. I passed! I have my CDO. Actually, I could show you guys, but I'm not going to give you my numbers. No, exactly, Mindy. I passed, thankfully. All right. Dragon! Please behave. We're going to do something crazy. Come here. There we go. I don't know what else to do. All right. Can you behave, please? Don't hit me. Be nice. Be nice. Back off. Back off. Thank you. Yeah. You're not interested at all. She's like, she's not ready. Put yourself away. Put yourself away. No, she's not ready for you. Nope. Such a twerp. No. Come on, all done. She's not ready. Oh no, Smudge is here. Come here. Dragon likes any of the girls. Huh, you good boy. Nah, that's a gelding, you twerp. Okay, back to bed. Come on. I know. No fun for you. Huh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. So this is what I was using with him. He gets a chain over his nose that goes up the side of his face. And then to control him, stop. We have what's called a Chifney bit. And that goes in his mouth. So I'll just take this whole thing off. Thank you, good boy. He is a very respectful stallion. That's what I trained him to be. See, back to his stall. No big deal. I don't tolerate stallions that are not respectful. It's how I've trained him to do it. People are like, why do you keep him next to the arena all the time? Why? Because this. If you have a stallion that cannot handle being around other horses and listen to a handler, then you have a problem. The horse needs to know that he's not in control. He needs to know that, you know, he's got to listen to the person that's got a hand on him. And I told him no and to back off. And I still set boundaries with him. Where'd that clip go? Okay, I didn't want to lose it. We still set boundaries of like, no, you can't do this, so you've got to pay attention, behave. And then when I put him back, this is, okay, breeding time's over. We're not going to be dumb anymore. So, that's a good dragon. You know, and I use the same halter for handling, leading. This is not his breeding halter. When I breed him, he has a totally different halter. That way there's no, because they can feel the difference on their face. So, the mare is not an Appaloosa. I don't really know what she is. She doesn't know what she is. The owner does not know what her horse is. Yeah, and the geldings too. I'm thinking she's probably got Morgan in her. She's got a Morgan head on her. She's grayed. So, you love your girls, right? She has had 4 other foals in the past. So this is not her first baby. She has been a broodmare before. Right, Bilbo? She was in a driving accident, which has caused the scar on her hind. Alright, I need to get the water out for you guys. But she's definitely a red-based coat color. So, I suspect she'll probably end up throwing a chestnut or a palomino because dragon carries a cream gene. So, he could throw a palomino with her. So, and that's coming from a mare person. I know, right? Sophie. Yeah, I was going to breed a Sophie, but every time I wanted to, stuff was happening to the point that Sophie wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, really. And we just weren't at that point to be able to get her scheduled in with Dragon's breeding along with her heat cycles. And so turns into another empty year for me. So, Sophie is still a sale for the right person, too. Alright. We gotta do water buckets. Scheduling conflicts between me going to driving school and all the other drama that was happening down here, and it was too much. It was literally too much. I couldn't handle it. Sophie couldn't handle it. Tina couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it again, so I just, screw it. We'll lose another year. Ooh, it's a full moon. Full moon! Put your crystals out to cleanse them. Grab your moon water. Tonight is the night for your moon water. I gotta make some moon water. Oh, I should grab a bottle. I gotta grab a cup of this stuff. Best freaking water on the property. The mare's name is Mindy. She's owned by a lady out in Erie County. Yes, it is the strawberry moon. You are correct. It is. I forget why it's called the strawberry moon, though. I didn't keep track of that part of it. What's the mare's... Oh, she's beautiful. If Dragon crosses the thoroughbred, hypothetically. Yeah, Bianca, I follow. What is to be registered? Yes. Yes, you can register thoroughbreds, quarter horses, and Arabians as crossed Appaloosas. Technically, Quartz is half Arabian, but still registered Appaloosa. So, you can do that. Yep. It would still be registered full Appy, strangely enough. They do have a limit, though. Like, the horse cannot be, like, crossed to an Appy and then crossed to a thoroughbred, into a thoroughbred, and a thoroughbred and still be Appy. They've got limits on that, but half thoroughbred and half Appaloosa is still Appaloosa in the Appaloosa eyes. Strawberries are blooming, producing berries. So it's got to be because it's during the month of June, right? Production season moon. I don't know. First rises is the color of the ripe strawberry. It was definitely red when we went out. Kind of had a pink haze to it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I don't want to deal with coiling the hose. That's why I'm carrying buckets. Because we fixed the water pipes. That was another thing we had to do. We had to replace this whole water pipe section because of everything that was going on. Yeah, it was great. But I said to Jim, I said, if I've got to be out here doing chores, then I need that water stuff fixed. So he fixed it. So that was Dragon teasing a mare. Trying to see if she's going to be accepting to him. She's not ready. I'm seeing if we could force her into a heat cycle. Huh, can I get you into a heat cycle? Water for you. You guys had some. We're going to empty the bucket tomorrow. Bilbo, yours was full. Nellie. How do you know when she's ready? Yours is still full. So, the signs I'm looking for on her specifically is to spread her legs, the hind legs. She'll start to squirt. Here you go, Asher. Not that you can hear me. Spread her legs, start to squirt, have a little extra squealing, be more interested in him than just kind of like nosing him and going, oh, and walking away. No, she'll try to turn around, back up to him, try to show other signs of, yeah, I really want this, you know. I will tell Jim hi, Christine. Yes, thank you. How often do mares go into heat? Once. Should be once a month. Should be. Not every mare does. Sophie does. Year round, on the regular, every 30 days. Some mares you won't know. Some mares are very noticeable. Did you? You still have water. What is that? Oh, that's a weed. Okay, I was like, is that a bug? No, it's not a bug. No bug. We used to call it winking. Yeah, you could call it winking. Winking, blinking, and something else, I think. Yeah. Can she go into heat and still not like Dragon? yes, but that's rare-ish. I just saw one of my friends was selling a mare because she was having troubles getting the mare bred to her donkey. Because she likes to try to produce spotted mules. Nick, you're a train wreck, dude. Alright, let's top this off. You're a train wreck, dude. I still like you, though. Come here. Come here. Oh, you're a good boy. You gonna let me catch your halter today? Hi. No. Okay. He let me catch it the other day. But, I don't know a lot of mares that will go into heat and not accept the stallion. So, I'm hoping she will. The owner wants it. Okay. Dragon, I didn't even think to check your bucket when I was in there with you. You're a good stallion, you know that? People say stallions are dumb. You aren't totally dumb. You're just a little bit dumb. Oh no, Tina, he definitely has train wreck moments, okay? He definitely has train wreck moments. But he is misunderstood. I thought if you hobble a mare, you do not have to hobble mares to be bred to donkeys. So if I was to breed a mare to a donkey, like I would want them to be used to a donkey before I did it. Because a lot of them have problems. Did you guys not drink water today or what? Alright, well, water's done. Oh, honey, you look so good. Look at that horse. Honey, you look so good. I've only ever had to almost hobble a mare once. Tina was here for that one. Oh. Only with you. What? I missed that part. I missed your comment response, Tina. Only with me what? Let me go grab a chair, Bilbo. We're going to sit with you for a second while we chit-chat. We had a mare 2 years ago. She's the Sugar Bush mare. Oh, man, she was a train wreck. Huh, Bilbo? It's just a chair, buddy. I had troubles getting her bred because she did not want dragon whatsoever. She wanted to be bred, but she did not want dragon. She didn't want anything. She didn't want any stallion coming up behind her. And, oh, Nick is a train wreck sometimes. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Come here, buddy. That's fair. And, we tried the hobble thing. It kind of worked. I think that's what we ended up using in the end for her. And we did get her bred. She had a beautiful colt. And, God, that mare was moody. I think it was only her second time being a brood mare. Huh. But we got her bred. You know, look at his helicopter ears. Yeah, the Sugar Bush, she was a pain. Oh, what was her name? I don't remember. Huh, Bilbo? I don't remember her name. And we had to have her herd mate here at the same time. So we had these two mares here. One here to be bred. One had to be here because the other one was here for like 3 months. The lady never kept them. She stole them. Hi, Bilbo. What are we doing, buddy? What are we doing? Huh? Did you like your time outside? You want to go outside again tomorrow? Huh? Make some all your new friends? It didn't help that her talking colt was with her too. No, that was the other one. I want to put socks this year and do Dobby. Yeah, we should do that. Dobby has been given clothes. Dobby is free. You look so upset with me. What's the matter? Huh? It's because I brought you inside? Huh? Oh, the yearling. That was a filly, Tina. That was a filly. The colt was the one with the white mule baby, Pearl. She was here to be bred on a foal heat. We had to have the foal here at the same time. Hey, Maria. Come here. You're a weird donkey. You know that? Huh? You're a weird donkey. You're mad because you're in the stall, isn't it? Huh? But this is how you get attention. This is how you get attention. You like that. You're a strange donkey. You strange donkey. You good boy. You know, somebody tried to buy you again today. Yeah, Pearl and Oakley. Oh. That was fun. She produced a pretty baby too. What are you doing? Huh? Bilbo, what are we doing? Huh? What? Doogie boogie booga 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 booga. I know, Tina. I know. Oh, dropped the battery. What are we doing? Huh? Hey, dude. Call the night? Huh? Do we call it a night? You know what? And then we could do a live tomorrow afternoon when Tina comes. Actually, we'll go live over on the rescue page with Asher, I think. How's that sound? We'll do more videos. We'll put more reels up of you. Huh? How's that sound? Put some more reels up of you. Hubby's been in the hospital since Thursday. Headed to Columbia Presbyterian to get tested and a new heart valve. Oh, no. Maria, you can't catch a break, can you, woman? I'm so sorry. Have I noticed in Bilbo since his surgery? No. No, I haven't noticed any difference. Actually, if anything, he's more attached. He's like, don't leave me. Don't take me. Don't leave me alone. I need you, woman. Yeah. Yeah, I think Bilbo's actually gotten more attached since the surgery. So, can I have this? Oh, you're going to let me rip that out of your ear? You're so weird. You're a good donkey. Yes. Oh, are you itchy? Are you itchy? Bilbo, we have a spider or something. What is that? Oh, it's a fly. Yes, that's a fly. Trust me. I get it. Yes, Nicole, I know. Yeah, we'll get some more videos tomorrow. No, Bilbo was never a bull-headed donkey, Jack. He was never, he was a donkey in a way of, like, breaking him to lead and a halter and stuff. But honestly, with him being stuck in here, I know, I'm trying to get this there. There! That's better. Huh? That's better. You go, boy. It sucks that he was stuck inside all winter, but you know what? He actually needed it in benefit to, like, handling his feet and breaking him to a halter and breaking him to lead, and doing this crazy stuff to him. He just doesn't care. That's the type of thing that donkeys have to have. They've got to have that because they're more feral than horses are. Horses are easier to tame than a donkey would be, but yeah, she plays in her water bucket. I know. I noticed that. See, he's stepping closer to me. He was never a bull-headed donkey. No. Go away, bug. Not you, buddy. Come here. Come here. I didn't bring any cookies in here with me. Hi. Yes? Yes, I know. I know. Oh, you good boy. You can do anything to this guy. Huh? Huh, buddy? What are you doing? Any critters like spiders, snakes, slugs that you are afraid of that creep you out? Ticks. Ticks are the only thing that really creep me out. I'm not scared of spiders. Some of them, if they get a little poisonous, I try to avoid them because of safety's sake more than anything, like a black widows or brown recluse or stuff like that. Snakes, again, only the poisonous. No, venomous. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. If you bite it, no, what? If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. If it bites you and it dies, you're poisonous. That's what it is. So any of the venomous snakes, I try to avoid. But garter snakes, I almost stepped on one accidentally today, and I stepped around it, and then tried catching it because, I like to play with snakes. So snakes don't bother me. Slugs, I used to squish them, and snails when I was a kid, so those don't bother me either. But ticks are the only thing that actually bother me, and that's only because they spread disease. That's the only reason I don't like ticks, is because of the disease. If they didn't spread disease and they were just an annoyance, no big deal. Like mosquitoes, they're an annoyance. But ticks are the only thing that weird me out. And venomous spiders and snakes. That's it. Like scorpions. But the camel scorpion, I would love to play with one of those. So no, I don't really have anything that weirds me out. Am I going to Texas? So that didn't happen. No. Brett's. Oh, bed bugs. Yeah, okay. All right. You got me on that one, Tina. Yeah, bed bugs weird me out. Yeah, no bed bugs for me. Ticks and bed bugs. Blech. I don't care about fleas. They're gross, but they're annoying. Yeah, bed bugs and ticks. Those are the things that weird me out. That's it. Those are my things. Did not go to Texas. Am not going to Texas currently. Brett was supposed to have me go on a trip with him. He had 2 trips needed to go, 2 trailers that needed to go down to Texas. Something happened. It all fell through. He only took 1 trailer and needed 1 trip instead. So, am not going to Texas. Wanted to. Every trip that I've had trying to get planned for a long distance has fallen through. Either the horse wasn't going, or something happened, or in Brett's case, everything did not work out. I've been trying to get loads to Texas, to Florida, to Montana, to wherever. It hasn't happened. I'm going to work on putting together an image file so I can start sharing it out to companies do, that I'm available, what the rates are, places I'm willing to go, stuff like that. I just haven't had a moment to sit down and do that. I've been trying to get through the invoices and the boxes, keeping up with these guys, keeping up with the kids, and I just haven't had a moment to sit down and do any image development. So hopefully this week. But I've been driving the Amish around. So I went garage sailing with the Amish last weekend. That was a lot of fun. They filled up the back of my truck. The Amish literally filled up the back of my truck. Dude, if you came any closer, you'd be in my lap. I want to go to Montana too. I think Montana would be a lot of fun to drive through. During the summer, not during the winter. I don't want to do the Montana snow. My truck could handle it, but no thank you. I would definitely drive to Montana. I would drive to California. I still stand by. I will drive to California. One of these days I will. Huh, Bilbo? You're going on a road trip? Road trip! We'll start getting on all them states for horse hauling stuff groups and see what we can find, huh, buddy? Let me get some money together and fix my Shopify store and start advertising for hauling on that, too. Huh? Then I have a website link to share out. We're trying. We're definitely trying while I'm looking for a trucking job that will fit my life schedule. Come on, buddy. Oh, I don't care if he wants to be a lap donkey. Hop on up. I don't think the chair will hold you, though. Everyone tripping to October will be here soon. That's for sure. Borrow a big trailer and move us to New York. If Brett's big trailer could make it, I would do it. But I don't think Brett's big trailer would make it, Ellie. He's the only one I could borrow a trailer from that would work for you at this point. California is a heck of a drive. I would totally do it, though. I like to travel. I like to drive. I like to travel. Bring it on. Bring it on. How many states have I been to? Well, it's better if I name them off and somebody count than for me to keep track and count as well. So I've been to Vermont, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Delaware, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio. Did I say Maryland? Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Arkansas, Missouri, Indiana, Iowa, Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Mississippi. New Jersey. Yep, New Jersey. I can't remember all them little states that are over there in that little section by Long Island. That's weird. I'm trying to think. Ohio, Indiana, Iowa, Missouri. We skipped Kansas. We did Oklahoma. We went from Missouri to Oklahoma. Skipped Kansas. Maybe we did hit a part of Kansas. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the map. Yeah. So that's how many I've been through. Oh, yeah. Tennessee, Kentucky, Connecticut. I said Connecticut. Tennessee and Kentucky. Yep. Almost the entire East Coast. I'm missing Louisiana. I did not get to go to Louisiana. Tennessee's okay. I like Kentucky personally. I was counting, my phone froze. All right. So I've not yet been to Maine, but I did New Hampshire, Vermont, New York. I'm doing the finger thing now. Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, Missouri. Buddy, you can't get any closer to me. Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. I can't remember if I've said Kentucky or Tennessee already. Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Wisconsin, so whatever that comes out to. Illinois, yes. Yes, I've been to Illinois. I've not been to Arizona. Nope. You're in Kentucky. I love Kentucky. I would prefer Kentucky over Tennessee any day. I've not been to Arizona. I want to. That's a state that's on my bucket. Well, they're all on my bucket list. I'll be honest. I don't care about Hawaii. Nah. Alaska. I would like to do Alaska at some point during the summer months, not during the cold months. How, buddy? So yeah. So that's how many states. Those are states I've been to. I like to travel. I've been out of the country. I've been to Haiti. I went to Ireland. I've been to Wales, and I've been to England. Canada. Yeah, that's it. So 5 out of country. So 22 states and 5 countries. 6 countries if you count the U.S. in the whole mix of things. What? What do you want? Well, Megan, I'm into that. I'll go to Maine. I've yet to go to Maine. I need to do it. So I'll go to Maine. Huh. Yeah, we'll go to Maine. We'll go to California. We'll go to Arizona. Just tell me. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go. We'll do it. We'll travel. Travel the country. Travel the world. Travel the world. Tina, if you moved to Murray, you'd be about 20 minutes away from me. Hey, there you go. All right, Bilbo. 22 states and 5 countries. That's crazy. Crazy sauce. Not enough. We got more to go. We got more states to visit, don't we? Hauling horses has helped, though. I wouldn't have seen these other states if I wasn't hauling horses. That's for sure. All right, what time are we at? 11 o'clock. Time for bed. Time for bed. Huh, buddy? I went to Haiti on a cruise ship, privately owned island by the cruise lines. Maine's a beautiful county. Beautiful country. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Crazy cool. Yeah, right? One would think you're in the military. Yeah, right? No, I just like to take advantage of opportunities. I made it to Haiti because we went and did some of the earthquake cleanup back in 2010. So when Haiti had those massive earthquakes that took out the capital and all across the country and stuff, we went down for 10 days and did earthquake cleanup and stuff like that. So that's what I went to Haiti for. And we did vet work on animals while we were down there. We picked ticks off of cows. We took care of a goat and a broken leg. We took care of dogs and pigs. It was fun. It was interesting. Swim in the ocean. Had to swim in the Caribbean. Yeah, Tina was the one in the military, not me. Come here. Come here. No, it's not safe to go now. Yeah, we stayed on a compound that was locked gates, fences, barbed wire, razor wire fences. We traveled in caged trucks with padlocks, so they couldn't take anybody out of the back of the truck. It was crazy. It was crazy. I've got the flesh-eating bacteria when I was there, so that was great. That wasn't flesh-eating bacteria, cellulitis. I had some massive leg infection going on when I was there. So that was fun. Good night, Christine. So, all right, Bilbo, ready for bed? I still have a massage with my name on it. You're weird. You're so weird. You're sweet. So, Alright, you guys. I got some more barn cleaning to do tomorrow. Hopefully some horses to handle tomorrow. And yeah, we'll go from there. Bill will get some more outside time tomorrow. How's that sound, buddy? Yeah? Was it really hot? Oh my gosh, we were hitting 110 in the shade. It was awful. It was awful. I hated Haiti. It was cool, but I hated Haiti. I'm never going to keep that working if I keep dropping it. Yeah, I'm not interested in going back to Haiti whatsoever. Ireland, on the other hand. Heck yeah, I'll go back to Ireland. No, you gotta stay here for tonight. You can't come with me. You want a cookie? I'll go get a cookie. Then I'm going to bed. Of course, you rattle the treat bag and everybody wants one. Do it. Call. Come on. Come on. Oh, you dropped it. Come on. Bray. Come on. Yell at me. Yell at me. Yell at me. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're such a gentleman. You know that? All right. Yes. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you all hanging out and letting me deal with my issues and waiting for me to come back around for that. So, all right. Let's shut off some lights. Close this door. You're a good boy, Dragon. Thank you for being a good stallion. Honey and Frank. Let's check on Frank. Oh, forgot the lights out back. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. Doors are shut. Hayloft lights are off. Okay. Eat your haze. Good night, Frank. I close the barrels. Okay, good. Cool. Awesome sauce. All right. Good night, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow for sure.